Hi everyone, welcome to your reading for April 7th for all of the signs. Please show me what everyone needs to know. Thank you so much. I hope everyone's doing awesome today. And your first card, Six of Wands in the upright. Someone's trying to be right, someone's trying to be victorious, or someone is victorious. Someone has been stubbornly almost trying to achieve something, putting all of your passions into something, not romantic passion, but like enthusiasm, determined to do something, determined to be right, determined to finish something, determined to be victorious. So this could mean that someone is victorious, like something happens that you've been working on and putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into. You could see some major results this week. This is also like a family type dispute. So you could be putting an end to that. There could be a lot of disagreement, or like it could be a group effort, like maybe there was a lot of disagreement about the best way to do something. I'm getting this feeling of, what is that saying, that like too many leaders, too many people in charge, like everyone thinks that they are in charge of something, in a family or in some kind of organization, some kind of unit where there's multiple people. So it's going to be victorious for whoever is watching this. Something's moving forward, but there's been some interference. And this kind of shows me that there still might be, but you're still on a winning streak, so that's always good. Prudence in the reverse. Public judgment. So this could be the public looking at the winners, people that will win at all costs, because there's judgment facing this this victory. There's something else and I'm not picking it up. In the Y. Five of Wands in the upright. Again, this is actually called gold. This is an internal conflict. This could be people around you that are, arguing, that are competitive. This is also saying to me that it's been going on for a long time. This is a very long process, but one that results in victory again. So you're having to fight for something, but you're winning. This could have something to do with winning the public. I also see two sides here. Two sides trying to win the hearts of the public. And it's a very judgmental public. The word that just popped in my head was fickle. This is also about passions. So it almost feels like two sides are trying to win the hearts and minds of the public. There could be someone also trying to tell. It's funny, I always see this spot as the public as well, and this end of this card literally means the public. But it's almost like it's trying to say we're a big family. You know what I mean? Like this is something aggressive, something really ambitious. Like it's like a person who will win at all costs in the, at work or something, or very, very, very determined. Can be like an arrogant energy. but it's running into this. So I feel like it's slowing it down. This feels a little bit less bullying, but this is combative. This is definitely not the public agreeing with something that is just pushed down their throats, maybe, because this is what this energy is like. This is more, I feel like this could be actually people saying, wait a minute, we're not buying this, we're not seeing what you see. We want to like we want to try it out, or we want to have our say, something like that. It's like this is feeling like a roadblock. If this is like government initiatives, like, or I don't mean in a good way, I mean like when, you know, they're closing down on our rights on a regular basis. Not like the chariot last week, but this actually feels more like regulations and changing things, like changing laws, and they're running into the public judgment, and they're having to debate it, talk about it. And because this is called gold, and it means reaching some kind of goal, or getting a reward after a lot of work, to me, it's in the why. So to me, this means this hard charging kind of directive that they're trying to push on people. It's reaching they're being sorry, it's not coming out like clearly, because sometimes what I pick up, it's not so easy to put it into words. So anyway, the why is that it absolutely needs to be debated, discussed, not just pushing us over and saying this is what you're going to do because we say so. This is saying no, the public is demanding a discussion or a review, or something, until everyone is happy. In the why, or sorry, how we feel. 5 of coins in the reverse. This is confusion. This is things being out of order. To me, this says we're feeling like we're being confused, maybe on purpose, because this is the goal. So there could be an actual plan to keep us confused, so that they can, you know, kind of run things over us without us seeing it. And we're feeling very, very, I feel like this is feeling manipulated. 2 5s. That's a lot of confusion. It's almost like confusion about what to fight, or what, like there's so many subjects, and there's so many angles, and there's so many players. It's to me, it's like we feel like we don't even know where we are. This is mass disorder. Down here, this is feeling left out of this long process. So we're not feeling included. We're judging this. I wish I could think of the right word. It's like a railroad, like they're just pushing things through without our understanding, without our consent, without our voices in the mix. Like this is like a debate, like a really deep discussion, and going back and forth, and this is my opinion, well, this is my opinion, and none of them are wrong, but they all have to be heard, and we are not feeling heard. I'm seeing that we feel like there's a process going on without our knowledge or consent, and this is reading between the lines. This is also looking deep within ourselves to figure out what gets our attention, maybe, because that's what this is down here. And it's not just attention over here. This is actually going me. This is like I want to be heard. This is, or sorry, this is I want to be heard. This is looking deep within the lines, trying to figure out what's missing, what we're not picking up on, maybe what we're not being told. And so there's definitely some kind of investigation coming, I feel, on the part of the people. I think we had this card here a couple weeks ago too. This could have been going on for a long time, or it's going to go on for a long time. All right, advice. 8 of Coins in the upright. It's a very affectionate feeling in this end of this card. Some of you could be a brown-haired girl. That's what this card is called. This is talking about someone who is very sweet, very kind, forgiving. She's very, very sympathetic, very affectionate. It's right below this investigation. So it almost feels like we have to be, this could also be in your life, like you could be examining yourself. This is looking in the mirror as well. And to me, this feels like we need to be kind and understanding and forgiving. However this is working for you, whether this is like a collective reading, which it very much feels like it to me, or if this is hitting you personally. Your advice is to be kind, don't react, steady. This is also about perfecting your craft and working on things with your hands, working on artistic things, writing, painting, music. I have to think of a word that describes all of those things together, like the creative arts, you know, woodworking, just things that are almost meditative and very, very even. Like they keep you centered. Things that keep you centered and kind and understanding. That's really what I'm picking up there. In the future, there's some kind of something in the shade. We'll see what the bottom of the deck card is, but some kind of, it's either shady people, or it's, you could be keeping something to yourself, not exposing something, not wanting people to know about your special talent maybe. But something is hidden. I'm not feeling like it's negative, but something's being hidden. Bottom of the deck. 6 of Swords, excuse me, in the reverse. So this is a declaration. This is telling the truth about something, or this is protesting something. I'm feeling like this is a protest of this long process that we've been left out of. This is also transferring something. Sometimes I think this is like transferring money. It's movement of something. Actually, sorry, that's down here. Something to do with shade and movement. This is being transferred to another place. This is transferring something. Something's being transferred or moved in the dark. I don't know what that means. But somebody is looking into it because this is an investigation. Someone is, you know what just popped in my head, and it's not good, is this is creative people. Now this is going down a rabbit hole. This is like exposing my conspiracy bent. But this is, to me, this is saying to be quiet about your creative gifts. This is hands-on. This doesn't feel like metaphysical gifts to me. This feels like hands-on gifts, like artisan gifts. And keep them hidden, because it's like somebody wants to transfer something to do with talent I don't know what that means. I'm just, maybe it'll make sense to you guys, but this is definitely some kind of protest. This is verbal. This isn't on the streets. This is speaking. This is also like memes. This is like on the airwaves. This is give me a minute here. Let me figure this out. It's like broadcasting the truth, broadcasting some kind of protest in a very, very gentle way. Because this can be very harsh. This is the opposite of harsh. So to me, this is saying soften your message if you're protesting. But there is something being transferred in the dark. I hope it's not creative people, but that's what popped in my head. I'm sorry, people. But somebody is looking into this for a long time, while the rest of us have been sitting here in the dark, getting manipulated, getting robbed. This is also losing your money. This is wanting to fight back. This is the why. So I feel like this was some kind of plan, like some kind of win at all costs plan. Like it could be like the financial system, like, you know, the matrix. Let's just call it the matrix. Somebody was trying or is trying to excuse me, achieve victory at all costs. They're running into a roadblock, a public roadblock. It's not as easy as they thought it would be. They're having to actually debate this to resolution so that everybody is happy, because people are feeling very left out of the process, very confused, very broke, outside in the cold, feeling like we don't matter, like we don't even have a voice in this process, in this long plan, whatever it is. And this is us protesting. That's what's coming up this week, is us protesting. But this could also mean that there's a woman that's going to protest. Maybe we're going to hear about somebody that has, you know, a gift for speaking out in a way that will move people. But I still can't figure out what this darkness, moving things in the dark, is. Maybe it'll make sense later on in the week. Wow. Definitely very, very determined, like arrogant energy. But this Prudence card is looking right at it with her magnifying glass, with her mirror. So they can't get through that. And the advice, be sweet. Even when you're telling someone off, if it's, you know, the government or the system or the matrix or whatever it is, as they're trying to put something over us behind the scenes. All right, that is the reading for today, and the shuffle song is called Savour, Faire, and it's by Beth, Ditto. All right, I love you guys. Have a great week. Bye.